Ava couldn't breathe. Her eyes were locked on the mirror. Her body stood frozen, because what she saw didn't make sense. The figure behind her wasn't moving, not even slightly. It just stood there, smiling. Ava slowly blinked. Her reflection blinked back. But the figure? It didn't. Ava swallowed hard, her chest rising slowly. Carefully, she lifted her hand. Her reflection copied her instantly. But the figure behind her moved a second later, just a slight delay, like it was copying her world, but not perfectly. Ava's voice trembled. That's not real. But deep down, she knew it was. Every instinct told her not to move, but she had to know. Slowly, Ava began to turn, her heart pounding so loudly she could hear it in her ears. Halfway through, she stopped, because something was wrong. The reflection was still facing forward. Ava's breath caught in her throat. That's not a mirror. Her eyes widened, because what she had been looking at wasn't her reflection. It was a recording, a live feed. The mirror flickered slightly, just for a second, and in that moment, the illusion broke. It wasn't glass. It was a screen, mounted perfectly to look like a mirror, showing her from another angle. Ava stepped back slowly. No, no. Her mind raced. The photos, the hidden camera, the messages. Someone had been watching her. But more than that, someone had been controlling what she saw, guiding her, keeping her focused on the wrong place. Above, behind, anywhere but the truth. Then, a sound. Not from above, not from behind, from the walls. A soft voice. Calm, close. You're finally paying attention. Ava's body went cold. Who's there? She whispered. A pause. Then, you were never meant to find the camera that quickly. Ava shook her head slowly. This isn't random. Her breathing became uneven. You chose me. The voice didn't respond immediately. Then, yes, Ava's hands trembled. Why? Silence filled the house. Then the voice answered. Because you listen. Ava frowned, confused. What? You noticed the footsteps. Most people don't. A chill ran down her spine. So, what does that mean? The lights flickered. Once, twice, then steady. You weren't the first, the voice said. And you won't be the last. Ava's heart dropped. What do you mean? A soft sound echoed, like something shifting inside the walls. We observe behavior. We study reactions. We learn. Ava backed away slowly. You're experimenting on people. No, the voice replied calmly. We're improving awareness. Ava's face twisted in disbelief. You broke into my house, watched me, terrified me. You survived. The voice cut her off. And now, you see more than you did before. Ava's breathing slowed slightly. Not calm, but focused. Now you understand, the voice continued. The question is, a pause. What will you do with it? Ava stood still, thinking. For the first time since it started, she wasn't just afraid. She was aware of every sound, every shadow, every corner. Ava stood in front of the open wall, her chest rising slowly. Inside was a narrow space, just enough for someone to move, to crawl, to live. There were wires, small cameras, empty food cans, and something else. Clothes, not hers. Ava's throat went dry. This whole time, her voice shook. Someone was here, not above her, not behind her, inside her walls, watching, waiting, living with her. Then she noticed something else. The space wasn't abandoned. It was warm, fresh, like someone had just left. Ava slowly stepped back into the hallway, her heart pounding again. She looked toward the front door. Still locked. Still quiet. Still closed. Then, knock. She thought the nightmare was over. But the truth was simple. Someone had been living inside her home the entire time, watching her, learning her routine, waiting for the right moment. And just when she thought they were gone, they came back.